Ironically, the war, which has devastated so much of the country, has still left South Vietnam ahead of many other Asian countries in terms of technical resources. The cities are ringed by modern roads. Only one small stretch of railway line remains in use, barely enough to disturb the refugees by the side of the track. In the cities, the Americans brought in computer technology and helped build up service industries, and now new outlets must be found. Outside Saigon, there are signs that this is already happening, with new factories coming into operation. Much of the investment is Japanese, especially in the electronics industry, which needs many workers. The Vietnamese can provide them, and cheaply. The waters of Vietnam are rich in scampi and lobsters, and if the fishing is rudimentary at present, there's talk of the Japanese sending in factory ships to open up an industry. Rubber is a traditional export, and renewed French interest in replanting is predicted soon. In the private sector, signs are less encouraging. Banks have been borrowing money at 18% interest to invest in treasury bills yielding 20%. But suddenly, the treasury bill interest has been cut to 16%, and at least some of the banks are expected to go broke. At the street corner level, the black market, where once you could buy enough spare parts almost to build your own helicopter, is now no more than off-white. As the Americans disappear, so do the goods resold or stolen from their duty-free stores. But for the country as a whole, there are real prospects for economic recovery with aid and investment coming from many nations. But in the short term, Vietnam's most immediate need is peace, and no amount of money can secure that.